Welcome to the Kindergarten Weekly Updates. This week, we had inspections by 𝙒𝙗 in our school. It was informed to all of you already. They come to our school to observe classrooms, teaching and learning, health and safety. They were very happy with the positive environment in the school and vibrancy in our classrooms. It has been a great learning journey for all of us, but we still await the report from 𝙒𝙗. We had a special assembly by our KG2C students for our KG1 students. They gave a wonderful message of unity is strength through a short skit on how all the colors come together to form a beautiful rainbow and why we need to be united. Now let us listen to our teachers who are going to share the updates on academic for this week.
Students were introduced to the new sound O through a song. Students did alliteration for the same. They did sand tracing and salt tracing of the letter O. They enjoyed craft activity for sound O. Students were introduced to the story The Boat Ride. They enjoyed the craft activity of making characters of the story and they illustrated the story in sequence. Students were introduced to the number 9 through a song. They enjoyed counting the number value of number 9 through different objects like blocks, cubes, links, pebbles and foam boards. Students were reinforced to the water transport. They enjoyed making a boat with foam bowl and enjoyed sailing them on the water.
In literacy, students enjoyed the story of Shelley's hat. They travelled through the story along with Shelley the turtle. They were sad when Shelley was sad and they got extremely happy when Shelley got her hat back. Students also learned the sh diagraph and got excited feeding the hungry shark with sh words.
This week in numeracy, students learned about length. They measured length of various objects using manipulators like unifix cubes and connectors. And they compared the length of objects using vocabulary like long, short, longer, shorter, longest, shortest.
In UOW, our lovely KG1 children were introduced to the early science concept of sink and float. Our young learners were exhilarated to experiment and discover which materials float and which sink to the bottom. They recorded their understanding in a recording sheet.
In phonics, students learned a new digraph, AR. They came with the words like car, jar, star, etc. They also did jumble activity and rearranged the words to make meaningful sentences. In literacy, students identified the characters and setting of the story, the 3 billy goat graph. They discussed what was the problem in the story and gave the solution for the same. They also gave a new end to the story.
In numeracy, students learned addition with money. They were introduced with different denominations of 25 fils, 50 fils, 1 dirhams and 10 dirhams. Students learned why, how and where we use addition with money in our daily life. They understood how to calculate and give money to the shopkeeper with a role play activity. Students also learned addition word problems. Children understood how they have to frame word problems for addition using day-to-day examples like I have 5 cakes. Mom gave me 2 more. How many cakes in all? They enjoyed framing their own word problems.
This week in UOW, students were engaged in different STEAM activities. They designed and constructed bridges, ramps using different materials and tested if the structure is working.
Next week, our pre-KG students will be having the UOW week and we have shared the circular for all the details. We will be visiting Dubai Dolphinarium on the 15th of November. So please send your child to school without fail on that day. So have a wonderful week, parents. Thank you so much for listening to me. Bye.